So we're 2 weeks away from the global launch, and I'm trying to figure out on the characters that I'm going to be shooting for. Now, of course, with the release of global, we know that the beginner banner will be Cheyenne, and of course everyone's going to be rerolling for that character. Kind of stating the obvious makes sense. And then of course you've got the selective banner. Now, obviously with the selective banner, we've got our key characters, which I'll probably talk separately, but for right now, I want to focus on Jiwoo. I might class her as the best unit. She is broken to an absolute T. I think we can all gather that. I've only just now decided to kind of put everything all into her, to kind of buff her up, give me that water support that I desperately need, and when Alicia drops, oh, it is a GG. Because Jiwoo right now is holding it down as a character, not only an amazing water type character that can single-handedly demolish any boss raids that have water weakness, but just an overall unit to help you out in whatever situation. Yeah, no, she's up there of just being one of the best, broken to an absolute T. And in my opinion, I feel like she's got the most diverse set of the amount of gear sets you can apply to her, purely because of what she's providing. You know, you've got the infinite consistency of her basic skills, so that then takes into consideration having high usage or high amount of MP, and then the reduction when it comes to the gear sets. But yeah, infinite sets of basic skills been applied. She has break, she has damage, which can lead into crit damage. She's got shielding support. There is just so much going on with this character that she can be utilized in many different ways. And and to have that as a character holds so much value. And that's why I say she's probably one of the best, or if not the best. Because there's so many paths, so many routes that you can take this character to help you in so many situations in terms of needing support, defense, shielding, damage, etc. It's all over the place with what she is putting on the table. Yeah, so of course with the shielding, with the support that she applies, it's for the whole team, goes off from the HP. Her first skill applies super, well, both her skills apply super armor, so that's fantastic. But not only that, the shielding is then applied onto herself, and that correlates with the user's HP. You want to build off from building up her HP. We'll go through the gears in just a second. And then through her dupes, it is just helping her out in terms of buffing up her basic skills into making it a heavy attack rather than it just being a regular water dragon rush. It'll become a heavy attack water dragon rush, which does an insane amount of damage if you can build it up, of course. And then through that, getting dupes, it just helps her out even more, rather than obviously the second dupe. For the most part, with most of characters, it will be like, oh, their fire damage goes up by 10%. With her, it increases the user's break damage by 15% and increases the user's heavy attack lightning kick break damage by 50%, which is exactly what you want, which makes her even more effective as a break unit. But just going furthermore on, as you guys can see, you're recovering, this is insane. The user recovers 40 MP upon applying Water Dragon training, of course, because the consistency of the basic skills usage from Jiwoo, it's ridiculous. It's going to be on the same level as Cheyenne in terms of the infinite usage. So to have that to help you out to apply more basic skill is beautiful. And then it increases the user's max HP by an amount equal to 50% of critical hit damage. And then of course by the end of it, it is an absolute GG in terms of the crit hit and skill damage of the heavy attacks, increasing by 32%. So to have a full maxed out Jiwoo, she is just an absolute monstrosity of a goddamn character. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now in terms of building her, what ways can you go about doing it? Well, this is one way you can get, because keep in mind she is a crit user. That's the end of it. She's a crit user, so if you want to cater to that, you definitely can. I'm currently having the resort to using level 35, but you know, in due time we can fix that. Hope if I get lucky with RNG, of course. But again, like I said, she's very diverse. So if you don't want to go down that crit route, you can go down the support route by going about and providing her with the shield buff. Obviously there's a full-on gear set that will provide her with support from that. So again, this was my original set that I had. I had a full-on guardian set, and then through the accessory side of things, I had a full-on, what was it, if I go with the bracelets, yeah, so well, it wasn't this one in particular, but basically I had a full-on outstanding connection set, which helps out with the more support side of things. So obviously with this, when tagging out, increases the user and the team members attack by 12% for 10 seconds. If I go a full set, then increases the effect by 28%. So from that, what I did was, because I had the Guardian set that would help out with buffing up the shield that my whole team gets, along with giving them an attack. So that's like a full-on support set which works perfectly, can I just say. But for the most part, the Executioner set or the what's the set called? Yeah, the Champion of Field set. Yeah, this set works just as fine, of course. So there's two ways to go about, because again, she's critting. At the end of the day, she is critting. So you can go down those two routes, of course. Again, such variety choices. So it helps you out in terms of when you're grinding out for gears. It's not like a specific gear that you're trying to aim for with certain characters, because it's going to be tough. To have such a variety really does help out you building out a character. So again, you've got the Toughness set, you've got the Guardian set, you've got the Break set, of course. Do I have any free breaks? I can just... Okay, boom. There we go. So yeah. Oh, if only healing giving increase wasn't there. This actually would have been really good. But yeah, so again, you can have again, this will help her out in the break side of things. And keep in mind, me having that second dude, if I cater to more of a break, I'm gonna be breaking practically instant. Now again, substats wise, realistically, you want to cater to HP, right? Because that's what she's scaling off from, and then from that, crit hit rate, crit hit damage, of course, that's something what you need. Attack, throw that in there, why not? But at the same time, she's also in the same line as Cheyenne in terms of, because she's got that infinite usage of her skill, you need to make sure that she's got some additional MP, more importantly, MP consumption reduction. So yeah, that's substats wise, that's kind of what you're looking for in terms of building her up. I forgot to mention, I also did craft her gear, which honestly, if you, I mean, obviously when it comes to global whatnot, if you do have, bro, okay, just an FYI, I still don't have internet, which is yeah, I have to wait until the end of the month, so I'm using hotspot, so I'm gonna struggle. But anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to crafting her gear, I would highly actually recommend her gear being the first one. I mean, again, if you do have the character, her gear is truly worth it, especially if you go down that route of just straight off the bat building her crit side of things. Because the first time for myself, I built her up through the support side of things, because I just needed that shield play, to be honest. So that's kind of what I decided to go with. But if you choose to build her, yeah, build her in that offensive manner. And in the crit side, and yeah, she'll work absolute wonders, if I'm being honest. Right, let's see if we can get this boy ready up. Oh god, my damage is not the best. Okay, well, that sucks. That is unacceptable. No. Let's drop some of these. Make sure these boys have got their ultimates at the ready. Beautiful. Okay, we've got ours at the ready, which I'm going to drop it. As long as we get those crits off, we should be a-okay. I mean, to be fair, she's already doing a good amount of damage straight off the bat, so... Okay, we are not going to do anything here. Switch out. Roar in his face. Okay, well, be careful now. Okay, yeah, we're getting out. I'm not going to lose too much HP in there. That would have been not good. Okay, we'll drop the ult here. And then pop that. That. Oh, Troy's dead. Nice. Nice. It's not like my internet is just... Oh my god. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, okay, well, we're kind of going in right now, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to bring out a beast. Yeah, run away from me. Oh, still a good amount of health. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. I could have actually taken that and then gone with that ult. Oh, that would have been a much better option. Yeah, that would have been... that was horrible. Just an FYI, I have taken off some of Beast's crit gear to give it over to Jiwoo, so that's kind of why he's not hitting as hard as it was doing beforehand. So that's a-okay. Okay, we're kind of low on... Okay, well, unnecessary. Okay. Oh, there we go. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I hate when this happens. The timer's still going. What is this BS? Developers need to change that. The minute you defeat the enemy is when the timer should stop. It's going to say 2:39 now. What? Okay, I could have done a lot better there. Yeah, I need to work on a few characters. But either way, yeah, that crit build of her is absolutely fantastic. That's what we're trying to get at. Alright, I'm going to have to redo this when my internet doesn't keep cutting out on me. Oh my god. So yeah, basically her weapon increases user's critical hit damage by 5% when she uses the water dragon and the heavy attack version of it. Increases critical hit damage by 1%, stacking up to 20 times. This weapon, if you choose to go down that route of building that version of her, this weapon is absolutely ridiculous for her. So yeah, honestly, a weapon which I highly recommend you guys crafting. It's one of the ones that I would say is kind of top priority if you have the materials and means to on creating and building gear sets. But in terms of, yeah, the character itself, she is just one of the characters which is kind of on the high end of working on, building on, and when it comes to the global launch, 100% re-rolling for. So I'm going to keep on working on her. Still need to get good arms and whatnot, so I'm going to keep building her out. But yeah, this might be probably my favorite character in the game right now. I'll be honest. Yeah, she's just way too much of a solid unit. And just an FYI, I will say, the fact that I've been building her up, with certain bosses that I've been having trouble with, having her has just made it 1,000 more times easier now. I'm not even kidding you. So yeah, a character to really invest in. She is truly worth it.